arsenic remediation.
Thank you. Hi, I'm Susan. The reason that I'm here today is because around 70 million people in India and Bangladesh drink arsenic in their water every day. It's naturally occurring, so it's very hard or almost impossible to get rid of at the source, and it's really insidious. You can drink it every day and never see it, taste it, or smell it. It builds up in your body over time, maybe even 20 years before it starts to have symptoms. And we now know that maybe 1 in 5 adult deaths are actually due to arsenic in Bangladesh. So there's a couple of key challenges here. One is it's just hard to get arsenic out of water. The safe level of arsenic is about the same as the ratio of people in this room to the population of the world. That's how pure we want to get the water. The second problem is it's a hard sell. You need to convince people to drink clean water for maybe 20 years before they see an effect, and they might never see an effect. And the third big challenge is to maintain a treatment system. You have to maintain a treatment system. You have to manage the treatment system. And this requires incentives, and it requires revenue, and it requires skills, more than just a training session at the beginning. So what's happening now is that there's a technology graveyard all over Bangladesh and India. Basically, people have gone in with this idea that the problem is a barrier of capital cost and the existence of an arsenic remediation technology. So they think if you make something that removes arsenic, the problem will be solved. But that is only addressing one of the 3 challenges I brought up. There's still the behavior change and the management issue. And those things cost money. And that money has to be accounted for. So I'm a technologist. The way that we're addressing this with technology is by designing a technology that fits into a business model, and the business model has the capacity to pay for and manage behavior change and management for the system. So the way that this kind of works is that we design a system that fits something that we think does the behavior change and management. So we're thinking of community scale systems operating under public-private partnerships that sell water at a locally affordable cost. That only works if you have a technology that's so cheap that you can do that. So the current state of the art is a media filter that you bring the media in and you run the arsenic water through it, and the arsenic water comes out and you regenerate the media, and it's got a big management issue. What we have here is ECAR, and it looks even more complicated than it is. It's really just a couple of tanks, and inside the tanks are steel plates, and there's a DC power supply. We run electricity through the plates. We create a little bit of rust in water. The arsenic binds to the rust really well, and then we put it in this other tank and it settles out. So we get arsenic-free and rust-free water on top. It actually is really cheap. It works really well. We get a very low supply chain. There's no media here. There's nothing to ship except steel plates. We get low supply chain, low maintenance, low arsenic in the water, and really low cost. So we've done a proof of concept in Cambodia, Bangladesh, and India. We've just done a pilot study, and we're in the process of working with communities and NGOs and businesses to really work on the business model and move it further. Thanks.